AWS Resources to Monitor Description. Essential metrics for ensuring service health and identifying potential issues. Prerequisites: AWS account, monitoring service, CloudWatch, etc. Use cases: performance optimization, capacity planning, cost optimization, anomaly detection, proactive problem resolution. Steps: configure monitoring, define alerts, analyze metrics, challenges and fixes, high CPU utilization. Fixes: scale up instance, optimize application code, high disk I/O. Fixes: increase storage capacity, optimize database queries, network latency. Fixes: optimize network configuration, improve DNS resolution, high memory utilization. Fixes: increase memory capacity, optimize application memory usage, slow response times. Fixes: analyze application code, optimize database queries, unexpected service interruptions. Fixes: review system logs, analyze CloudWatch events, security threats. Fixes: implement security best practices, monitor security logs, cost overruns. Fixes: optimize resource utilization, leverage cost optimization tools, data backup failure. Fixes: verify backup configuration, implement backup recovery procedures, database performance degradation. Fixes: tune database parameters, optimize database schema, insufficient database capacity. Fixes: scale up database instance, consider database sharding, data integrity issues. Fixes: implement data validation procedures, monitor data integrity metrics, data security breaches. Fixes: implement database security best practices, monitor security logs, high database transaction latency. Fixes: optimize database queries, consider database caching, frequent database connection errors. Fixes: review connection configuration, investigate network connectivity issues, data consistency issues. Fixes: implement data replication strategies, monitor data consistency metrics, insufficient database backup capacity. Fixes: increase backup storage capacity, implement backup rotation strategies, difficulty in database recovery. Fixes: establish backup recovery procedures, test backup recovery process, unplanned database downtime. Fixes: implement high availability strategies, monitor database availability metrics, data corruption or loss. Fixes: implement data integrity checks, monitor data integrity metrics, unauthorized database access. Fixes: implement access control measures, monitor security logs, database performance bottlenecks. Fixes: identify bottlenecks using performance monitoring tools, optimize database configuration, high database resource utilization. Fixes: scale up database instance, optimize database queries, database security vulnerabilities. Fixes: patch database software regularly, implement security best practices, database backup failure or corruption. Fixes: implement robust backup procedures, monitor backup status and integrity, difficulty in managing database users and permissions. Fixes: implement centralized user management, utilize database role-based access control, database scalability issues. Fixes: consider scaling options vertical or horizontal, implement sharding or partitioning techniques, database performance degradation due to network latency. Fixes: optimize network configuration, consider using a database proxy, difficulty in migrating database to a new platform or region. Fixes: plan and execute migration carefully, utilize AWS database migration service, Database cost optimization challenges. Fixes. Leverage AWS cost optimization tools. Optimize database instance size and configuration. Difficulty in implementing database security best practices. Fixes. Consult AWS security documentation and best practices. Utilize AWS security services e.g. ING. Security groups. Database high availability and disaster recovery challenges. Fixes. Implement multi-IaaS deployments. Leverage AWS backup and recovery services. Difficulty in monitoring and analyzing database performance. Fixes. Utilize AWS CloudWatch monitoring. Implement database performance tuning tools. Challenges in automating database management tasks. Fixes. Leverage AWS database automation services e.g. RDS, DynamoDB. Implement infrastructure as code IAC. Insufficient database expertise within the organization. Fixes. Consider engaging AWS partners or consultants. Invest in database training for team members. Difficulty in keeping up with database technologies. Fixes. Follow industry trends and best practices. Utilize AWS database documentation and resources in detailed explanation.